My apologies, people. Welcome to an Emotion Football live stream. My name is Alam, and today I'm streaming very under the weather, which is why I was late, because I was medicating up. I got my tissue box right here. I'm going to try my best to mute when I sneeze or cough. I'm not going to try to assault your ears. I appreciate everybody that's listening. You guys didn't see me midweek because I've been sick as hell. Is what it is, though, people. I'm going to do my best to tough it out through this one. But yeah, like I said, appreciate everybody that's in here. Still 11 people watching for 10 minutes while I haven't been here. So that's very much appreciated. Javante up the middle. Well, he's going to get the yardage here. I need him to get the touchdown for fantasy purposes. Not even in my matchup. I just need the strongest guy in the league eliminated. Your boy's going to be in 2 semifinals. I'm in 2 fantasy leagues this year. I'm going to be in 2 semifinals because I'm him. But yeah, appreciate everybody that's in here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to catch up with the chat. Ravens fans in here, 24-0. Hey, shutout boys in the building. Shutout boys in the building. If your team gave up points this week, I don't know what that's like. Hope all is good for sure. Big upside. Hey man, horrible day for injuries. We're gonna get into it though. Dolphins win tomorrow. I don't know about that. We actually won. Hold on. First of all, JJ is bad. JJ is horrible, bro. 9 is real. And I'll say this: I can't believe that Phil Rivers got hit with the 9 meme. Actually, I can believe it, and he probably deserved it. We actually won on Thursday. You did. I think that game just shows how fraudulent Tampa has become, and I did not see this for them, but Tampa Bay is fucked. Fake field goals are rare. Did that happen in this game? Hold on. Did they do a fake? No. What game are you talking about? I'm confused. Tis been a good day. Definitely been a good day for him. Fuck Arsenal for sure. Being that so speedy recovery. Appreciate you. Did you watch Granddad? Absolutely, I watched Grandfather play today. Shout out to Phil Rivers, man. Out there processing his ass off. Did not have the arm strength or the athleticism to do much, but he was processing his ass off. Granddad did okay, bro. Granddad was like 180 yards. I've seen teams' starting quarterbacks throw for less. Like that guy's definitely better than JJ McCarthy. Yo, that game was disgusting. Like top to bottom. What was it? 9 field goals and 1 touchdown? 9 field goals is nasty work. Yeah, you guys definitely got away with that one, but it is what it is, man. Big game on Thursday. Nothing will matter if you guys make it right on Thursday. So that will be. Oh, they had Brandon Aubrey rushing. Crazy. I missed that. Damn. 1 second. Hey, the things we do for the live stream, bro. Just had to duck off screen to blow my nose. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So Thursday, I'm gonna be doing a watch along. First Thursday night watch along I've done in a while. I want to say since Eagles Giants when Scatterbo went crazy. So I'll see you guys on Thursday for Rams Seahawks. That game's gonna be a great one, people. That think about short week chaos in a high stakes game. That game should be a great one. Pat ACL, bro. That news is brutal, man. Bad time of the year to have an ACL tear. Because the 9-month recovery is basic. 9-month puts you at around week 1 right now, right? If you speed it up, not to say that he would rush it, but it's like even if you're back 7 months, you're not going to be the same. It's like, we're not gonna ACL like he's going to be fine long term. It's just that like first half of next year, you might see him hurt his hamstring, hurt his back, like those secondary injuries that happen while you're recovering from an ACL. So rough time to tear an ACL for sure. Our offense didn't want to play till like the last drive. Yeah, you guys moved it pretty well. I to be honest, I was just surprised because obviously the way their defense plays has nothing to do with Phil Rivers. I was shocked that they could stop you. It also seemed like the Seahawks stopped wanting to run the ball, so that one's a weird one for sure. I'm also live Thursday. Hell yeah. Got flexes to Sunday Night Football. Yo, thank God they flexed Cincinnati, Miami out of that time slot. So next Sunday Night Football was supposed to be Cincinnati, Miami. Now it's New England and Baltimore. Thank goodness. I think he won't be back until Jan 20. But no, it's not going to be 12. Not anymore, bro. ACL tears are not year-long things. And in the NFL, bro, it's like 7-8 months, like in a lot of cases. Now that could change if he tore more than his ACL, but we'll see. Also, bro, Michael Parsons, that's a devastating injury too. Like, I would say in some ways it's more devastating because Pat Mahomes, I feel like I know for a fact that the Chiefs are going to bounce back from this in the long run, right? I don't necessarily know for sure that the Packers are going to bounce back from this. And I'll talk about it more at some point. But like, dude, that's so bad. They traded 2 first-round picks to be contenders, and now they're literally the exact same team they were last year. They lost Christian Watson, and they lost Michael Parsons. Welcome to the 2024 Green Bay Packers. Fifth Jan came back to it. That's a receiver as well. Bro, there's been like, it's player to player. But first of all, you know how Pat Mahomes is generally like Wolverine? Remember all those ankle sprains that he would like not even miss any games for? Bro, he's going to be fine. I would call it he'll be fine by August. In terms of being healthy from an ACL tear, the thing is, ACL tears, that player is still not the same year one. So I actually know somebody who's done quite a bit of has done a lot of studying on ACL tears, like because of his like field of study, right? And the way he explained it to me is that the speed at which an ACL recovers, it slows down as time goes on. So let's say you get 50% healthy in like 3 months. You then get up to 75% health in the next 3 months. Then you get to 87.5 the next 3 months. Then 92 point, like this rate at which you get healthy gets cut in half as time goes on. So the point is like usually by the time an NFL player is healthy, they're probably at like 98, 99% health. But it might take a whole year to go from 98 to 100. It doesn't go at the same rate. So a man like Mahomes, by August, I promise you, he'll be like 99% healthy. But it might take another 8 months after that to go from the 99 to 100. And during that time period, at that moment of 99, he might get an ankle injury, like compensating for the slight weakness in his knee. He might get a quad injury, a hamstring injury, a back injury. That's the difficult part of year one post ACL tear. I'm saying full fitness. Okay, fair. I get it. NFL and NBA, they back quickly. Absolutely. Good example. 7-8 months. Yeah, he'll be back. It's just about how effective he's going to be, especially considering the team, right? Because a part of the issue for the Chiefs this year has been like, how effective is their team, and how much do they expect Pat Mahomes to be Superman? They're gonna have to not ask him to be Superman as soon as he gets back from an ACL tear. Lions need to win. They damn near need to win out, bro. They damn near need to win out. Do you think Penix will be good to start week 1? Yeah, I think so. Like, again, he'll be back to start. It's just a matter of how good he is. Also, he just might not be good generally. So, like, there's that as well. First 10 weeks. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Risk him off until September or October. Okay, interesting approach. At least they're definitely gonna get him a running back. Yeah, so I think you're right. They're definitely gonna give him a supporting cast now because they have to. Lions have the Steelers next week. Oh, Aaron Jones stuffed on 3rd and 1. Let me see what the Vikings did on their first drive. I think this offense went 3 and out twice. Oh no, he threw a pick on the second play. This fraud. This fraud. I'm impressed by recruitment that cost us this season. You're right. No, the team, you guys definitely did not build an amazing roster this year, or like a Chiefs quality roster. Lions. Yeah, I have Detroit beating Pittsburgh next week. You saw Spurs fans melting. This is Hotspur? Because I think the San Antonio Spurs won. No, but I think they lost 3-0, so I can imagine that they were melting. Commercial break. Caught up with the chat. Quick game recap. Falcons, Bucks. Not gonna say. I mean, the only thing to say about the Falcons is that holy shit, Kyle Pitts, you looked like how you were supposed to look for your whole career in one game. 7% of this man's career fantasy points in his whole life happened in this game. He played great. Very good game from Kyle Pitts. And honestly, this was vintage Kirk Cousins from the standpoint of like, Kirk Cousins keeps it really simple. I'm just going to spam passes to the best player. He did that back in the day in Washington with Deshaun Jackson. He did that in Minnesota with Justin Jefferson and Stephon Diggs. Pretty simple guy. Did it in Atlanta here with Kyle Pitts. I just didn't expect Kyle Pitts to be able to execute. So good for Kyle Pitts and just like a good for him kind of a sense. From the Buccaneers standpoint, like I've been holding out hope that as they get healthier, they'll be better. But they've now lost 5 of the last 6, and I think they might just suck at this point. Like Baker's not really playing that good anymore. Bucky Irving back from injury hasn't quite looked like pre-injury Bucky Irving, and time's running out, right? Like if they were doing this in week 3, I'd be like, you know what? Give them time to get healthy. But time's running out. There's only 3 weeks left. You're not guaranteed to make the playoffs. It is not in your fate. Like, sorry, the destiny is not in your hands. So yeah, man. Tampa letting shit slip. Todd Bowles, one eye open for you as a head coach. I'm having some trust issues now. And if the Panthers didn't lose today, then I would honestly just like in my head, I would be very certain that the Bucks are going to miss the playoffs. Unfortunately, the Panthers do dumb shit as well. So one of these teams is going to fight their ass off to get packed up on Wild Card weekend, probably on the Saturday. But yeah, that's the state of the NFC South. Drink some hot tea or coffee, bro. I've been doing it. Oh my god, this has been rough. Especially because of the time of the year, right? Like, there's a lot of parties happening. A lot of people are hosting things. I've had things to do Saturday, Thursday. I got a chance to rest on Friday, but like, man, I've been drinking a lot of hot liquids. Trying my best, but it's okay. I'll be fine during the stream. I blame Baker. I blame Todd Bowles. Yeah, both. Nobody's above blame, bro. Nobody's above blame. You guys can check Caden's channel. You know what? This is respect. This is respect. I should have done this. For more about the Falcons and Buccaneers, check out Caden Willis's channel. His account is somewhere up here. It's this guy. You look up this name and you'll find his channel, and he'll explain more about the Falcons game. A slant to Pickens on 2nd and 10 is strapped up. What was I gonna say? I needed. So again, my fantasy matchups are clean. I've already won both. Like I have a bye week to the semifinals next week in one league, and I won my quarterfinal matchup today. Belt to ass, by the way. Belt to ass. The other team is done. I'm up 40, and I have Dak, CD, and Ferguson still playing. So life is good. In order for one of the highest scoring teams to get eliminated, though, I need Javonte and Brandon Aubrey to get points. Because in that matchup, the guy who's leading is done, and the other guy has Javonte, Brandon Aubrey, and Jalen Waddle. I would like Waddle to only have to need 10 because I don't think Miami's offense is going to be good tomorrow. So I need a 30 ball from Javonte and Brandon Aubrey. How many rushing yards did Aubrey get? Aubrey got 6 rushing yards? That's whack. Okay, so he has like 1.6. Javonte Williams has 7.3? So they're up to 9 points. I need 21 more points from them. F the Falcons got to do a play. Absolutely, we're doing a playoff predictor. Hey, big up Jez, big up the chat. Hey man, tough game, but it's only the second loss of the year, so it's not that big of a deal. It was a big punt from the Vikings on the last drive to pin the Cowboys deep, and then a good defensive stand. And now the Vikings get the ball at midfield. They can't move the ball offensively, but some good game management gets them the ball at midfield. Why is Doc still employed? You should have known better than to hinge anything important on Doc Rivers. Hey man, that's the right attitude. That's definitely the right attitude. Okay, next game to look at: Raiders Eagles. The Raiders, honestly, I'm not even lying. This was the worst game of football I've ever seen out of an NFL team. Worst in the NFL, bro. I've never seen a team look less ready to play football. This game, they had no points. They had 75 yards, and they had what's it called? Okay, we figured it out. Yeah, they had no points, 75 yards, and the game was over in 2.5 hours because, bro, they just literally didn't show up to play. In a lot of cases, when a team is really bad, I just talk about how like there's nothing to talk about for a certain team. The thing about the Raiders, the thing to talk about is just how historically bad they are. This is literally like the Eagles are an okay team at this point, right? Like they play pretty good on defense, they play pretty bad on offense. Only having 75 yards is crazy. 75 yards on 40 plus plays. Absolutely horrible team. From the Eagles standpoint, you can't really take away much because again, they literally played against maybe like a college team today with the Raiders. So yeah, this game was next level. No, dude, I don't think there's a single thing you can compare it to. Bengals want Zach Taylor fired, as they should. I want Josh Simmons from. Well, I'm confused, dog. Don't you already have Josh Simmons from Ohio State? Is there a second one? This game, no, bro, it was worse, dude. It was worse. The Raiders played worse than any team you've ever seen or heard of. Like, I don't care if you've watched the Browns play at their lowest, or the Lions play at their lowest, or the Jets at their lowest. This Raiders team played worse than all of them. The single worst game I've seen in my life. Oh, sorry, the worst team I've seen in my life. Aaron Jones catches the ball on a swing pass with momentum and then gets horse collared out of bounds. And the guy's going to complain, but buddy, that is a horse collar. All right, let's see if 9 can get the ball in the end zone. Oh, I mean, he needs to play more. Yeah, he should. He should be playing as much as. Did he get benched today? Like, what happened? Yeah, same link as always. You can actually save the link if you want. He's out for the season. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, there's no way you would bench him if he wasn't if he was healthy. If he's not playing, it must be an injury. Got McCarthy rolling left, throws across his body, finds, is that Naylor? Naylor catches a touchdown but lands on his back awkwardly. He looks hurt. Cowboys bench seems to think it's not a touchdown. It expires? Nah, it's a recurring link. It's the same link every single time. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Good catch. Obviously, tough landing, but 7-7 in Dallas. Big throw from 9 there, man. We slander him a lot. That was a good throw. I don't know how reliably he can do that, but that's whoa, Javonte Williams. Whoa. No. I don't need this. I don't need this. Oh man. Nah, I need him to do some numbers, man. Shit. Buffalo, you know what? You're not a bad show. Not a bad show. This was a phenomenal game, man. Buffalo versus New England was special. I only watched the second half, but the second half that I watched was sensational. And Josh Allen, he really is him. He really is him. Because again, James Cook aside, that team is so mediocre. Defense, offensive line, receivers. Actually, I lied. I'll give him tight ends. Outside of his tight ends and his running back, that team is so mid. Tank for Jeremiah Smith next year. Nah, I think Pat will be back to play. I don't think he'll be peak effectiveness. Like, I don't think he'll be peak in terms of effectiveness. I think he'll be back to play though. Because bro, like, it's mid-December. 9 months from now would be mid-September. I think. Yeah. You take the rest, the half a month until New Year's, and then 8.5 months from New Year's puts you at mid-September. I think like that's a reasonable estimate, like conservatively, right? Because not every ACL tear takes 9 months now. If it's 8 months, then he's back mid-August. He'll be fine. But I mean, shit. I don't know if the Pro Football Doc said that he has concerns that Mahomes could have torn more than his ACL. If he tore more than his ACL, then maybe it could be a longer absence. But I think he'll be back. Are you talking about Javonte? I want to lose all games. You know what's funny, dude? You played the Titans and the Raiders. You still might win too. You guys are definitely losing against the Broncos. Yeah, you guys are definitely losing against the Broncos. Next game recap. Oh, okay. Then I don't understand it. If we can grab Love in the top 10, I'll be happy. I don't know where Love is gonna go. He's probably gonna go. Yeah, Genty went where 6, and I don't think Genty's paying off. So I think that might scare the people in that draft range. I think Love is probably going like 9 or 10 ish. But yeah, next game, real quick, Commanders Giants. This was a tank off, and at the end of the day, the Giants tanked better. But yeah, this was a miserable game. Literally, there was times where it looked like neither team was trying. But yeah, this was a miserable game. Two teams that had no intentions of winning. Browns Bears. Browns horrible, but also the Chicago weather was treacherous in terms of it being like windy as hell. Bears easy win here. They didn't have to be at full strength, or really be. They didn't really have to put their foot on the gas. Easy 31-3 win. Next game will be Ravens and Bengals, but the game is back. Everyone's gonna play next couple weeks. There's so many injuries they won't even bother. Damn, bro. Okay, like you guys. The thing is, you guys have to do a lot to lose to the Titans, dude. Actually, I lied. You guys have to do a lot to lose to the Raiders. Holy shit, dude! What I saw from the Raiders today was insane. You saw Pavia doing some dumb shit, of course, dude. Of course. I don't rate. Is this Minshew? Is that supposed to be Minshew's name? Yo, okay, Cam Ward, but the supporting cast in Tennessee is legitimately tragic. So, I mean, look, we'll see. We'll see. I've just seen Tennessee do some despicable things. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, we'll beat the Raiders. Raiders are disastrous, man. First and 10 for the Cowboys at the 46. Play action. Javonte Williams still on the bench. Dak over the middle finds CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb goes down for about 30 yards. JC Latham is so bad. Yeah, he's not good, man. Just Tennessee as a whole. Also, yo, look at my description, man. Rivers really got hit with the 9 meme, bro. I saw they hit my dog Phil Rivers with the 9 meme. Actually, let me find it. Yo, my dog really came out of retirement for this treatment. He really came out of retirement for this treatment, man. He pushed back his Hall of Fame candidacy 5 years for this treatment, dude. Fuck, man. Damn. Okay. $51 with the face mask, or is it 50? What record? Fuck, Javonte's still not in the game. Fuck. Malik Davis up the middle, 6 yards. Primary school teacher will get Damn, dog. General with no chill. No chill whatsoever. Second last play of the first quarter, Dak hands off to Malik Davis again, and Malik Davis is going to run down to the 1 yard line. Okay. I lied. They can run it down to the end of the first. Yo, take this break and get Javonte Williams feeling better. Get him feeling better right now. We have a goal line carry for you, King. We have a goal line carry for you. Okay, next game to look at. Actually, no, we can leave that on the screen. Ravens Bengals, dude. So the Bengals offense, I think, since Joe Burrow threw that pick 6 against the Bills, I don't think they've scored a touchdown. Sorry, that's aggressive. Haven't scored a point. They haven't scored a point. It's about 5 quarters of football now. Bengals offense. Spiritually, I need to know what that pick 6 did to them because it looks like it broke their offense. You're talking about a team that was scratching and clawing, and I guess maybe when they realized that their season is over, they just broke because 0 points against the Ravens. We had another chance for there to be points scored, and what happened? He threw in another pick 6. Shit is all bad for them right now, man. All bad for them. Bengals in a bad place, officially eliminated from playoff contention. I think they should probably shut everybody that's not completely healthy going forward. If you're Cincy, man, you need draft capital in the worst way, so they should be tanking. And then from Baltimore standpoint, like, look, So whether Cincinnati's broken or not, holding them to 0 points is still impressive, especially considering that their defense is what we've been critical of for a lot of this year. So the fact that they were able to pitch a shutout on the road in Cincinnati, like, I still give them credit for that. And it does look like the defense has come around. It's amazing what one Alohi Gilman trade can do for you, but seems like that kind of was a turning point for the defense. And yeah, we'll see what they do against New England next week, man. Ravens Patriots should be a good one. Cardinals Texans 20-40. I think this game was like 20-3 at like a couple minutes into the second. So this game was over early. I think the bulk of the Cardinals offensive production came in garbage time. So, that one's pretty simple. Houston gave belt to ass and then just kind of chilled for the rest of the game once it was over. Cardinals, dude, horrible team. I think they're going to lose out. If Jonathan Gannon doesn't get fired, that's a travesty. And dude, Houston is playing their best ball at the right time. Defense is balling. Offense is starting to figure things out. If Houston wasn't a cursed franchise, I would kind of feel decent about them in the playoffs. Next game will be Bills and Patriots, but off to a break we go. Fuck, Javante's not back. God damn it. Dak drops back. Dak throws a jump ball to C in the back of the end zone, and it doesn't get caught. Is to blame. I don't think the Bengals. Okay, interesting. So you're saying it's partially on him? Which I think is fair, by the way. But yeah. Can we say the Super Bowl champion is going to come from LA? Ooh. I kind of want to take New England, Chicago, and Philadelphia out of this. But I don't know. It's tough because it's not like the Rams and the Seahawks look like infallible football teams. Fuck, it's still Malik Davis. That could have been Javonte if he was healthy, man. But yeah, man, no teams in the NFL besides maybe the Rams look that great, in my opinion. Like if anyone should be knocking on the door, it should be Denver ahead of New England, Chicago, and Philly, in my opinion. Ayuk has gone AWOL on San Francisco. They don't know where he is. Bro, I've never seen a guy have a worse relationship with his team for so long. Because it starts from the contract negotiations the year before he signed that contract. So you're talking about a guy now that's fucking hated the Niners for like 3 years in a row. It's amazing that it took this long for him to get out from there. But, dude, crazy. Again, I think Ayuk is probably not going to be great next year. But I think the year after that, he's going to be on a cheap contract, and I think he's going to produce for someone. So one eye open, people. Ayuk in 2 years, I think is going to be a complete steal for someone. It's open season. I agree. Do you think that Dallas could win the division? The Eagles would have to lose to the Bills and the Commanders. I feel like I'm predicting they lose to the Bills. In theory, they could lose to the Commanders. Like, division rival. Who fucking knows? The Eagles do dumb shit here and there. Sure they could win the division. I don't think they will, though. That's why I put Eagles there. Okay. This is agenda driven. Okay. Fair enough. Do your thing. They're achieving. No, I agree, dude. I don't have them there. I don't have them as Super Bowl contenders myself. I just think that if you're gonna put certain teams there, then you'd have to. But no, I agree. I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders either. Vikings kick returner got smacked 14-7. Okay. I'm out here frantically looking up Javonte Williams. Where is the name? Okay, Javonte. Searched into Twitter. So do latest. It's a shoulder injury. Damn, dude. We need the Vikings to keep it close so that they feel like they need him. Yo, the thing with with Denver is that their offense is actually not good. Well, not that good. I think their defense is the truth, but their offense is not it to me. So that's my issue with Denver. They here's the thing. They have a lot of the same issues offensively that the Eagles do. Too many 3-and-outs, too many punts. Just a very inefficient offense. And if you have doubts on the Eagles, you have to have doubts about the Broncos. Because they're in very similar spaces. Oh, Jordan Mason. If he got through the gap there cleanly, man, he had some space. Also, yeah, with 3 weeks left in the season prediction, we can really take our goddamn time with each and every single game. Okay, they got the first down there. Jordan Mason up the middle again. I think Aaron Jones maybe got banged up on the horse collar tackle because he's not playing. Gently rub salt off from last week. Gently rub salt is crazy. Nah, yo, that game was insane, dude. The Chargers Eagles game was nuts. If you like chaos, what a perfect game for you. Um, but yeah, but like the Eagles tried to open up their offense, and you saw what happened. Don't make bozo mistakes like the Eagles. Um. So yes, but also when you say bozo mistakes from the Eagles, you're mainly talking about one game because the Eagles had the league low in turnovers up until like who's the game before up until the Bears game. We were the best in the league at not turning it over. We've now started to turn the ball over because we're trying to fix the problems. So too conservative of a playing style. Let's be more aggressive. What happens when you start to be more aggressive? You start to turn the ball over. Denver is not turning it over because they have yet to, I think, ratchet up the aggression. Now, because their defense is elite because of their pass, well, I wouldn't say that, well, their defense is pretty good, but their pass rush is elite. Their pass rush is the best in football. I think because their pass rush is better than ours, that lets their offense stay in the conservative space that they're in. If they ever have a bad day defensively and they have to get more aggressive offensively, you might see them make some mistakes. Bro, the Eagles don't have a run game either. We don't. Like, think about it. We dominated the Raiders in every way, shape, or form, and we couldn't run the ball against the Raiders today. Like we ran the ball against the Chargers somehow, some way. I don't know. Oh my God, 9 to Addison on 3rd and 8, like a 50 to 60-yard pass to Addison. He's tackled at the 1-yard line. It would have been an wide open touchdown had it not been an underthrow. Jordan Addison was wide open. You're game. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying is like I wouldn't say that we're in a like an otherworldly space. Like we're not significantly better than them. Like if we could run the ball, we would be an elite team this year. Like I'm dead serious. We would be Super Bowl favorites if we could run the ball, which is pretty fucking frustrating. That being said, I get what you're saying because since Dobbins has went down, RJ Harvey is not like a between the tackles runner at all. RJ Harvey is meant to be the complement to the between the tackles runner, but he is not the he should not be the lead guy. Okay. First and goal here. They're taking their sweet time to get this play run. I don't know what happened. Oh, they had to figure out the spot. It's first and goal at the 4. Nine under center. Jordan Mason up the middle. Gets tackled after getting about 1.5 yards. Shit, what's gonna happen? They're putting Naylor in the game? Yeah, wide receiver 3 in there. Okay. Second and goal. 3 receivers out there. Well, I mean, 3 receivers. Jordan Mason out there like a receiver. So 4 people are split wide. They got 1 tight end. I'm sure he's just going to run it. Nope. McCarthy to the back of the end zone finds Jettas, who's immediately went to start grittying and then saw a flag and decided to stop. What a guy. False start on the offense? Dude, I do not think Brian Daboll was the problem in New York. I think he's a fine play caller. I don't think he's a head coach, but in terms of running an offense, dude, he can run an offense. Like his offenses in Buffalo were good, probably some of Buffalo's best offenses if you take Josh Allen's brilliance aside. And then in New York, bro, he won a playoff game with Daniel Jones. Like don't forget, like he gave New York their best year in a long time. And again, I think his failures as a coach probably made it more and more difficult to maintain that. But yo, like in terms of running an offense, he's a good, great way to put it. Good coordinator, crap head coach. Crap head coach. I want him if Chief Sagna. That would be a great person to hire. What I will say though is that he's definitely somebody who part of his skill set is knowing how to use a running quarterback. Because again, he got a lot out of Josh Allen as a runner. He got a lot out of Daniel Jones as a runner, and now he got a lot this year even out of Jackson Dart as a runner. The thing is, he might not like Mahomes off an ACL tear. You will not be seeing him as a runner. So it would be a different. He's maybe the wrong style of coordinator for what the Chiefs are going to be next year. But yeah, my Texans are on hot streak right now. Yeah, man, the Texans look good. They've definitely made a bit of a believer out of me. Like, definitely. I hear that, but bro, I just think the Bucks just might suck as a franchise a little bit. Ooh, JJ goes for the back shoulder to Jettas, and it is a horrible ball. This happened? What? No way. The Nets didn't have a player that scored 20 points. Their leading scorer was Clowney with Demon with 17 points. This is crazy. Joe Brady's awesome, but I only think Joe Brady is leaving to be a head coach. McCarthy. Oh, 9 is going to run for it. What a dumbass. He didn't need, maybe he doesn't have it in his bag, but bro, if he just had to hit the guy with one move. He had one guy to miss. He had to make one guy miss in the open field. And if he didn't want to make a miss, he could have tried to run through him. And he failed. Yo, come on, dude. You're so much bigger and stronger than Malik Hooker. What a shitty job there of JJ McCarthy in the open field. Do you miss Kellen Moore? I miss a competent offensive coordinator. Oh, McCarthy on the keeper, 4th and goal. Gets into the end zone, 14-14. I miss a competent OC. It doesn't have to be Kellen Moore. Low-key, I would like to upgrade on Kellen Moore. Like Shane Steichen is what I miss. I miss Shane Steichen in the worst way, dude. That's my dog. That's my dog for sure. I miss him. Kellen Moore was a competent NFL standard offensive coordinator, and that's all I needed. That's all we need to be a good offense. And unfortunately, we just keep hiring people's friends, right? Brian Johnson, that's Hurts's guy. Kevin Patullo, that's Sirianni's guy. We just have to stop hiring people's guys. It's really that simple. Brady can't be a head coach. That's your opinion, but somebody's gonna give him a job. Somebody's gonna give him a job. It sucks that Parsons out, but I bet Jerry is happy they would. Dude, the guy got an epidural in his back and then he tore his ACL. Like, I'm sure Jerry Jones somewhere is like, whew, dodged a bullet there. What's your thoughts on Philip Rivers' return? Commendable and impressive that he even did it. I don't think he played particularly amazing. I also don't think you could have expected him to play particularly amazing. 180 yards, managed the game. Unfortunately, the Seahawks are kind of too good to beat when your quarterback is literally just managing a game. But yeah, I thought he looked better than a lot of teams' backups. So 44-year-old Phil Rivers, probably a top 40 quarterback in the NFL, hilariously. Colts have the toughest last 3 games. Yeah, bro, I still think they're losing out. Like, their schedule is brutal. Okay, game recaps. Oh, Bills Patriots is where I was about to end off. Bills Patriots, dude. This game was unreal. Patriots were up 21-0. Bills ended up going on a 35-10 run. I think they were up 24-7 at halftime. But dude, when it mattered the most, Patriots offense faltered. Travion Henderson got a couple of house calls, and I think his house call in the second half was the only impressive offensive play for the entire second half from the Patriots. Horrible half from them. Seeing them come up small in probably the biggest moment of their season thus far was not encouraging. That being said, it was only one game, and they have an immediate opportunity to respond to that against Baltimore, because if they look great against Baltimore, then all is forgotten from a standpoint of coming up small in a big moment. But yeah, very surprising to see just the way, especially against the Bills defense that I don't think the world of, the way they faltered in the second half. And then from Buffalo's standpoint, we've seen it time and time again, Josh Allen just wills his team to victories sometimes, and he did it again today, making tons of big plays, a huge touchdown conversion after they called holding on a touchdown. I think he ran it in for 5 yards out. They called holding. Then 3rd and 15, or 3rd and goal from the 15, and he finds somebody in the end zone, dude. He's so good. Again, the Bills, I'll give them credit for their quarterback, their running back, and their tight end, their tight ends. But I don't think the world of the rest of their offense. But they got the job done, and it's because of number 17, dude. He's a ridiculous player. Kevontae Turpin, with a head of steam, gets out to the 42. Buffalo's amazing sometimes. And this was game of the year, I think. I want to see this player. Which player? For the Browns. Sorry, you want Alex Smith? Alex Smith, nah, dude. Let that man rest his leg. Yeah, that was not fun, dude. That was not fun. Oh, also, I just realized I had Caden backstage. My bad, bro.
What's up? Yeah, I'm getting over the flu, so don't mind my voice.
What's that?
I said I'm getting over the flu, so don't mind my voice.
Man, fucking same, dude. So you're good. Are you watching this game here?
Yes.
Do you have any fantasy stuff that you need?
Just the kicker. But I already have 300 points. I'm in the playoffs and I'm on the road to the Super Bowl.
300 points?
Yeah, because it totals week 14 and 15.
Oh, you're in those 2-week matchups. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm already at 319. So I have the kicker. I have Brandon Aubrey. So like, and my
What is
opponent's
the
like
other person at?
80. So like, I don't really need to like
Oh, he
worry.
didn't even set his lineup. We should do a college football watch along, dude. It's probably gonna be for this quarterfinals, not the sorry, the semifinals. I think. No,
Wait,
it
are
wouldn't be
you,
the semis. It would be the quarterfinals, like the final 8. I think I'll do a watch along for one of the final 8 games.
I'm gonna do the uh I'm gonna do probably the either the Alabama one or
Yeah.
the Texas A&M Miami one.
See, because like I won't be
The other two
home
are
for
bad.
Bama, and for the Texas A&M one, I'll probably be doing Bears Packers because I think that's at the same time. I think.
Yeah, I'm streaming on Thursday night, so I'll probably do the one at noon on Saturday because I'll probably be really tired
See, the
after
one
like
at
all the
noon
final
is
exams I have
the
this
game
week.
at noon. Why are they going for it on 4th down? They have Brandon Aubrey. What's wrong with Dallas? Oh, at least they got it. CD
I
Lamb up the
started the
middle.
Browns tight end this week, and he gave me 12 points.
You started who?
The Browns tight end.
Fannin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fannin's good, dude. I mean, but like they're good. They're definitely good. But I don't think they're winning the national championship
Georgia is.
or Ohio State. Mendoza, yeah,
Georgia's
man, Heisman Mendoza, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm behind you. I'm on this like Stream East thing because my YouTube
You mean you're
TV.
breaking the law?
No,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do your thing. Do
no,
your thing.
my YouTube TV went out, so like I don't have an account anymore. My dad doesn't have an account, so my cousin's my cousin's girlfriend, Mike Meme, got me this
Fucking Mike
Stream East
Meme,
thing.
dude.
So it's like there's different servers, and like they're all like at different time points. And this server I'm using is like behind, like it just showed the fourth down play.
Dude, Dak tried to force the ball in there to Ferguson. If that made it to Ferguson, that might have got picked. That was a bad decision. General says go Tulane, and I agree, but I mean it is as in a go away Tulane, as in like get the fuck out of the playoff. Like them and JMU, tell them to go away. I got OSU as well.
What's OSU?
I don't want to see the shit boys win. Yeah, I mean they're probably gonna win, but their season's over anyways, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you get to play the team without a coach. Hmm.
Yeah, we don't. Georgia doesn't play till New Year's, so I get like
Yeah.
a whole month until whole and now a half a month. And then we we played Thursday, so we, we play next Sunday.
I said first team all Gunnar and Horny Man Sharon Moore. One of the nastiest people ever, dude. Like when I say
We
nasty, I mean like to be able for your horniness to make you that stupid of a person. That's real nasty. That's real nasty. Your horny should never let you get you to that point of stupidity. As a person, man, you got to grow some sense and some discipline. It's important. It's literally, bro. What is Dak doing, dude? Who's my MVP at the moment? Ugh, okay, best team by record in the NFL right now, Denver. Can I give anyone on their team an MVP? No. Next best team by record. Let me see who it is.
Wait, Michael Parsons got injured.
Yeah, Michael Parsons out for the year.
Dang.
So like you haven't heard any of the injuries today?
No, I was I
Did you
forgot.
hear that Pat Mahomes is out for the year as well?
Yeah, I did. I saw it happen. I was really
Yo, Aubrey, dog, man, this guy wants
it,
to miss today. This guy
he
wants to
missed
go
it.
get rushing yards and miss today.
Dang. So
I
yeah,
hate this guy,
I
dude.
was kind of on and off the NFL today because I like since I was out for like 4 days last week. I only went to school Monday and I was out for the rest of the week. I like missed a lot of tests. So
Wait. Sorry, hold on, General. Where did you see this? Because I saw that he tore his ACL. Like that's official. Bro, actually, man, this guy will make kicks in every situation except the time I need him to make kicks, dog. I almost have never cheering for him to make his kicks. Now, the one time I get to be
oh,
happy and celebrate when he does this fucking 65-yard bullshit that he normally does, he starts missing from 51, getting
wait,
rushing yards and shit, trying to be, I don't know, Javante Williams. This is dumb
you
as
have
hell, man.
tonight? You have him for fantasy?
No, so I'm locked. I'm fine in my fantasy matchups, right? But in the one of the leagues that I'm in, the best team in the playoffs could get eliminated if Javante and Brandon Aubrey and Waddle get 40 points, right? So Javante got a touchdown and he hasn't been in the game since. And Aubrey had now missed a kick. So like, fuck these guys.
So did you hear about like what I was saying? I said the reason I didn't get to see all the injuries is because I was out for 4 days last week and I was like studying for all these tests that I got to take tomorrow.
Oh, you're writing tests tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like tests from last week and then this week is like final exam week, so I gotta also prepare that for that too.
Yeah.
So it's like it was kind of hard to like, and I'm glad that the Falcons played Thursday because like today I was like studying a lot. So I caught the Patrick Mahomes injury though, but I
Got
only
you.
saw the I think like up to like the third quarter in the Packers game, and then I stopped watching it, and then I just started watching football again.
Yeah. Just to quickly touch on Time to Shine's question. So the next best team in the NFL by record would be the Patriots and the Rams at 11-3, and I think the Super Bowl the MVP candidates on those teams would be Drake May and Matt Stafford, and I would give it to Stafford. So my MVP in the
Caleb
NFL right
Williams.
now is Matt Stafford.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford had a better year than Drake May so far. So
Should I legally become a Bears fan? Well, actually, hold on. So I went back into one of the live streams, and I said if the Falcons went 4-13, I would change to a Lions fan. And guess what? They won a game.
So you're a Lions fan now?
No. They won a game, so they're not going to go 4-13. They're going to
Oh
probably
yeah. So you don't have to bandwagon.
yeah
Good for you, man. Good for you.
5-10. If they do you think the way Pitts played, and then if when London comes back, do you think they could win out?
What's that?
The way that Pitts played on Thursday, and if London comes back and like Bijan, like, do you think they could win the rest of the season even though they can't make it? Give the
Win the
Rams
rest of the season. Let me see their opponents.
like it's the Cardinals,
Falcons?
Rams, and Bucks.
Nah, they're not beating the Rams, but they could beat the other two. They could definitely beat the Cardinals and the Saints.
I just like because they could probably make a higher draft pick than for the Rams than having them such a low like first.
Would they ever give it to Garrett for breaking the record? I think they should, and I think MVP should happen for stuff like that. But they're really stupid about it. It's such a quarterback. It's essentially a quarterback. They literally invented Offensive Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year to compensate for the fact that MVP is essentially a quarterback king-making award. So from that standpoint, again, I can't give it to Bo Nix because I don't think he's done enough.
JJ McCarthy and Josh Allen look the exact same, like throwing. Wise.
No, I know. I just saw that picture that they put up. Thing is, there's been other quarterbacks that have had similarly bad mechanics to early Josh Allen, but Josh Allen is the only quarterback to really grow past it. So, still wouldn't feel too great about it. From which division do you think the Super Bowl championship is coming? Well, considering that my prediction right now is the Rams, NFC West, brother.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Broncos Rams, or it's either gonna be the Patriots, Bills, or Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Remember, the Bills don't have to face the Chiefs this time in the playoffs.
Chiefs are out.
The Bills'
Yeah.
weakness.
Hey man, the boogeyman is dead. The boogeyman is dead.
He's with the injury demon.
The boogeyman is dead, and
The injury demon.
guess who killed him? You know?
Well, I'm out of my fantasy league playoffs.
Guess
I
who
got
killed the
eliminated.
Buccaneers?
What was that?
I
Guess who-
needed to win my fantasy game today, but my opponent had Kyle Pitts from Thursday Night Football.
Yes.
Yo, Kyle Pitts, dude, matchup winner.
Guess who killed the
45
Buccaneers?
fantasy points.
Guess which player killed the Buccaneers?
Kyle Pitts.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was up against him in fantasy too.
Couldn't imagine. The second matchup that the second playoff matchup that I'm in my fantasy, like the first playoff. Wait, hold on. Would the 1 and the 4 seed, would that be like the first matchup? Or
Yeah,
Well, hold
that
on.
would be-
Yeah, I think it would be. Yo, the NBA trade deadline? Because no, it's not. I don't think. Did they change it? But no, I didn't see this. And also, Timberwolves forever, man. Timberwolves forever.
Oh yeah, by the way, your favorite hockey team traded their best player.
Who traded what?
Vancouver Canucks traded their best player.
Oh, I heard about that, dude. That's horrible. I swear, is it not in February? 2026 NBA trade deadline. February 5th. I mean, yeah, I guess it's coming in like 6 weeks. You know what? I get what you're saying. That just took me by surprise. Like you said that, and I'm like, no, wait, what? And I guess it kind of is.
wait, Alan, are you in the Super Bowl?
I don't think so, man. I've never done the Super Bowl, and it's because I go to a Super Bowl party every year. Like I've been going to it for like 10 years now, and I don't know. I think I like having that tradition with my friends. So I
He
don't
does
know.
the Pro Bowl. He does the Pro Bowl so we can make fun of them.
Yeah, we made fun of the Pro Bowl games last time, and I think we might do that again.
The Pro Bowl games. It's funny.
Dude, the Thunder looks scary this year.
Really?
2 losses of the season so far.
Yeah, everybody's getting the flu down here.
Everyone's getting the flu generally, dude. It's
Yeah, I
pain right
literally
now.
just got rid of it like today.
I haven't got the flu once.
Lucky bastard, dude.
Well, I figured I had the flu on like Thursday when I went to. I was absent from school like Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I went to the doctor on Thursday, and then I got a test, and then they said that I had the flu. So then I haven't been to school since like last Monday, and I was starting to get a little sick on my live stream last Monday. That's why I wasn't like live for the whole game, because I ended it a little early because I wasn't feeling that too great. So.
Yeah, the Nets beat the Bucks 127-82 today.
Yo, please, bro, bring back Javonte Williams now. Do you think Kelsey hangs it up? Absolutely.
Yeah, Kelsey and Swift. They're gonna go.
Yeah, bro. Wrong time of the year.
Kelsey and Swift are gonna go on their little adventure. Because Chiefs they can't really win. They can't make the playoffs.
I have the Toe is Satan, the hottest lollipop in the world.
What's that?
The Toe is Satan, the hottest lollipop in the world.
It's a spicy lollipop?
Yeah, it's the spiciest lollipop in the world. The spiciest.
That's so wild.
Why is
Because
JJ?
it has the Carolina Reaper, the Ghost Pepper.
Did you hear that Chris Collinsworth called him McCarthy?
What did he call him?
JJ McCarthy.
McClarthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, people fumble with names here and there.
Apparently, Tatum's coming back soon.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Holy
That's a
shit,
Terrence-
dude. I
That's
just
a
saw
Terrence Achilles.
a play where Phillip Rivers fucking fell down on his own in his back pedal and then got up and ran. What a funny looking. I have to pull that picture up again, dude. I can't. I'm sorry.
What is that?
When they hit Phil Rivers with the 9 meme.
Oh.
McCarthy, damn. Okay, game recaps. We can jump back into that. Oh, Jets Jaguars. To be honest, very surprised that the Jets didn't get shut out in this game because they started a guy named Brady Cook, but he actually had it. There was a point in this game where he was 6 for 6 for like 60 yards and a touchdown. So he didn't play horribly, and I mean, I don't know if that says something about the Jags defense. So we're about to learn. I think next week when the Jags play the Broncos, but Jags offense was balling today. The Jets defense sucks, so that's mighty fine. Like that's not a crazy thing for the Jaguars offense. I guess what's crazy is the fact that Travis Etienne got all the production. He got 3 touchdowns. That's crazy. But yeah, man, the Jets are really, really bad. Chargers Chiefs. Okay, we can really.
I saw an
get into
NFL
it
draft.
now. What's that?
I saw an NFL prediction. NFL draft predicting that Fernando Mendoza is being picked
Yeah.
number 1 in the draft.
Okay, the game is back. Yeah, man, Mendoza is a popular choice for number 1 overall now.
Yep.
9, jump out of Jettas, no chance.
Okay, I'm going to hand out the games that for college football for next week.
I got the background of your TV, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, that's a YouTube short I'm watching.
Oh, okay. True.
I was watching Tom Grossi and Brendan Perner reacting to the Broncos Packers game.
So James Madison faces Oregon. I have Oregon over that.
Yeah, that's belt to ass.
Do you know who Brandon Perner is?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Bama versus Oklahoma. Oh, that's a tough game to pick.
Yeah, I might be streaming the. If anybody in the chat would like to join the live stream I'm doing on Saturday, they can.
Okay, hold on.
Just gonna
Great question. Great question. Mendoza's ceiling and floor? Yo, okay. I'm gonna start this by saying I haven't watched him play that much. Because I haven't watched Indiana that much. From what I've seen though, dude, he reminds me a lot of Kirk Cousins. Like, and I don't mean that as slander. I just matter of fact, bro. He looks like Kirk Cousins to me. I think he definitely needs to be in the right system. I think he can get the ball to playmakers. I don't think he's a difference maker though. Like, that being said, Kirk Cousins has been a starter in the NFL for over 10 years. So that's a win if you draft that. But if you're thinking Lamar, Mahomes, Allen, no, it's not that. I just don't think it's that.
I have, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to Bama over Oklahoma.
So yeah, he kind of reminds me of Kirk Cousins. And then, is he better than Tyler Shuck? I think so. Yeah, I think he's better than Chuck. But yeah, I don't know. I see a lot of Kirk Cousins. Ceiling and floor is tough because I think that requires a little bit more understanding. Like floor. If I were to think about that kind of a player, like floor. Who's a good? Floor. Maybe like Mac Jones. Ceiling Kirk Cousins.
I have
I think
Ole
that's
Miss
what
beating Tulane, which is just
that's
kind
what
of
I would
funny.
say.
Ole Miss's head coach left their team before the playoffs to go to LSU.
And now Ole Miss is just there without a coach.
And then Miami versus Texas A&M, which I have Texas A&M beating Miami.
Yeah.
Then those matchups will be Oregon versus Texas Tech, Alabama versus Indiana, Ole Miss versus Georgia, and then Texas A&M versus Ohio State. Ooh.
Dude, you know who got screwed?
Notre Dame.
All the NFL fans that wanted to watch football on Christmas, because every Christmas game has a team that sucks now, dude. The Chiefs with the Minshew's Chiefs, that's gonna fucking suck to watch on Christmas, dude.
I have to live stream that game.
Yo, fucking JJ McCarthy and the Vikings, that's gonna be ass to watch. Maybe Marcus Mariota's Commanders. Oh my goodness, bro, horrible.
I have to live stream the Broncos Chiefs game.
You don't have to, dude.
I don't. I don't. Should I? Or no?
Up to you, dude. Free will.
I'm trying to do it.
If Patrick Mahomes was playing,
Christmas
I
and
would.
stuff.
But if he's not playing, then, well, he tore his ACL. I won't do it.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. If I don't think the games on Christmas are worth streaming. Like, I won't be streaming on Christmas anymore. I was streaming on Christmas last year, but to be honest, man, Chiefs Steelers last year kind of sucked.
I wasn't even able to see
They don't.
Christmas games last year.
Yeah, because they were on Netflix.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not like the thing is, bro. Mendoza came out of nowhere this year. Like it takes more than a year to win me over. So I might be maybe harsher on Mendoza than like I might be proven wrong about this for that reason. But I definitely am very critical on players that have only really shown it to me for a year.
And then Indiana finally won the Big Ten championship since 1945.
Yeah, and then Texas Tech won their conference, and then somebody else won a conference.
Georgia built the ass to Alabama.
Oh my goodness, yeah. In an SEC championship, getting the belt, man, that's crazy.
And Vancouver lost the
MLS Cup, yep.
Yep. We all knew that was going to happen anyways.
Yeah, man, Messi against what's his name, Thomas Mueller. What a matchup. Okay, we're in Brandon Aubrey's field goal range. At least we're gonna get to see a kick. Come on, Brandon
This
Aubrey.
only the second quarter.
Loop key up the middle. Yeah, only the second quarter. It looks like it'll be 17-17 going into halftime, provided Aubrey doesn't start doing dumb shit.
And the Texans have ruled out Joe Mixon for the rest of the year.
Makes sense.
I like how it took us this long to get going.
You guys definitely had a lot of offensive stuff to figure out, but you figured it out now.
I don't know. What are our last 3 games?
I think you guys play like fucking Jacksonville, Indy, and Dallas or so? Oh no, the Chargers.
The Chargers, yeah.
Okay. Speaking of the Chargers, they beat the Chiefs today. So they sweep the Chiefs. Mahomes tears his ACL. I could sit here and talk about how the Chiefs did in the game and how the Chargers did in the game. At the end of the day, the big talking point here is that Mahomes has torn his ACL. It's the first major injury of his career. And
the Chiefs missed the playoffs.
And the Chiefs season is over. This is definitely a low point in the Chiefs dynasty that I don't think anyone would have envisioned. I mean, at any point really, but especially before the Super Bowl. Like, imagine it's February 8th, 2025, quite literally like
The Chiefs are not in the Super Bowl.
10 months ago. You think the Chiefs are on the precipice of a three-peat, and roughly 10 months later, the dynasty looks cooked.
I think it's because the Eagles put their belt to ass to them pretty good on the Super Bowl.
I think that belt was just too violent. I think that was just too earth-shattering.
Oh my gosh.
That was just too much belt. That was entirely too much belt. But yeah.
They actually made a song about Drake May.
Of course they did, bro. Social media is social media. Hold on. Conspiracy theory. Is this the Swifties' fault for the downfall? Hilarious, dude. Hilarious.
Probably is. I want to put it past it.
Shout out to the Swifties for, I mean, I guess they saw one Super Bowl, but if you think about the three seasons that they've been following football, they won a Super Bowl, then they saw a belt, and now they saw Mahomes tear his ACL. The Swifties are 1 for 3. That's a bad game. Mahomes threw a pick. No, for sure. Like the Chiefs, like ACL tear aside, they didn't look like a team that was going to make the playoffs regardless.
No.
Even if Mahomes leads that comeback drive and they win the game, it was still looking shaky.
They looked shaky all season long, though.
No, you're right. Again, I think the Chargers kind of squeaked by a little bit. Didn't play their best ball. Also, they're literally missing 3 offensive tackles, and their quarterback had surgery on his left hand not too long ago. Like, they're going through it. So these kind of shaky wins that they're picking up are okay. But yeah, man, the Chiefs, I think they're gonna probably hit ground like probably start fresh as a roster. Not to say that they're gonna like tear the team down and be a bad team next year. I just mean that like they're probably gonna get a lot of older players out of there and get some younger players in. I think they're gonna get younger. They're probably gonna become a more athletic team. And I think they have a chance to be a much better team next year for that reason. If you think about it in a, I think a decent comparison would be like if you look at the Eagles team that lost to the Chiefs and the Eagles team that beat the Chiefs, it's actually such a different team. Like defensively, I'll actually kind of compare this because I do think there's some interesting similarities. I'm just gonna watch the rest of this drive here. Dak screenplay to the fucking fullback, dude. I hate it here. What is Schottenheimer doing? Let me see if I can pull this. Eagles 2022 defense versus 2024 defense. Dak throws it away. Does this compare the defenses the way I think it should?
They took My Way and then put Drake May lyrics in it.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Maybe I'll have to use this article. Okay, so looking at edge defenders, right? 2022 to 2024. You might think that this is, only a couple years apart. Must be the same team. No. 2022, the edge defenders, Hassan Reddick, who was late 20s, Josh Sweat, and then Brandon Graham, who's early 30s. You look at who it was the next in 2024 for the Eagles. Josh Sweat is the same guy. Nolan Smith, like 23 years old. Jalix Hunt, 23 years old. What did the Eagles do? They got considerably younger. Interior defensive line, right? Fletcher Cox to Jalen Carter. That's young guy to young guy. Sorry, that's old guy to young guy, right? Javon Hargrave to Milton Williams. Old guy to young guy. Linval Joseph out of the NFL to Jordan Davis. Old guy to young guy. And Ndamukong Suh also out of the NFL to Moro Ojomo, 7th. Like, These guys are all on their rookie contracts when the Eagles win the Super Bowl. These guys are all in their 30s. 2022. TJ Edwards, mid-20s. Kaiser White, late 20s. Zach Bond, he's old. But Nakobe Dean, actually, this guy is old as well, but Nakobe Dean on a rookie contract, right? Cornerback, Darius Slay is the holdover, but James Bradbury, 30-year-old player. Avonte Maddox, 30-year-old player, to rookies. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Point of this exercise that I'm doing, Marcus Epps, also late 20s to, or maybe even 30s, to Reed Blankenship, player on his rookie contract. Point is, the Eagles, 2022 to 2024, got considerably younger. And how they got good is they just nailed their draft picks. And I think the Chiefs are kind of in a situation where the point is I do think that their roster is going to be made up of draft picks. They're going to be a younger team. If they make their draft picks right, they have a chance to be pretty
Aubrey
good.
made a field goal.
What's that?
Brandon Aubrey made a field goal.
How far was the kick from?
I think it was at the 30-yard line.
Oh, okay. Then it was under 50. At least he probably got 4 points for my dog. Let me see how far that kick was from. Oh, the kick was from 37. Never mind. I like Limbaugh Joseph. Bro, really good run stuffer. Really good run stuffer. But yeah, before I run to go get my water and charge get my phone charger. Yeah, man, the Chiefs, you still have Mahomes. You should probably be keeping Trey Smith, Creed Humphrey, and Josh Simmons. You should probably be keeping some of your receivers. But everything else on the team, dude, they have a chance to sign players off their rookie deals that aren't too old. They have a chance to draft players. And if they get those evaluations correctly, dude, they have a chance to get good pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes. But don't expect the Chiefs to be dead for too long. That being said, I am about to go get a glass of water and my phone charger. So I'll be gone for a couple minutes. Caden, in the meantime, you down to hang out with the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, hang out with the chat, entertain these people, and make sure they have a good time, okay? If I come back and they're not having a good time, I'm kicking you off the stream.
No.
I'm kidding.
All right, what's up, chat? If you guys are in here, I'm going live on Thursday for the Rams Seahawks game. So if you guys are able to join that, you can join that. I'm also gonna go live for one of the college games. I'm not deciding if I should go live for the Alabama-Oklahoma game or the Miami-Texas A&M one yet. Still deciding that. Bro, I do not suck. I'm not trash talking your teams. I'm just saying I'm going live. How happy am I with the Eagles sucking? The Eagles don't suck. I mean, they're not as good as they were last year, but they're still good. Did anybody watch Thursday Night Football last week? Because so happy, bro. Kyle Pitts 3 touchdowns. It's crazy. Anybody have any plans for upcoming holidays or anything? I don't know what they're talking about. Just chilling. Yeah, we're chilling for Christmas, and I'm heading up to South Carolina. I'm heading to like Fripp Island for New Year's and stuff. So it's gonna be fun. I think we're leaving Monday, right after Christmas. Yeah. Bro, the upcoming Christmas schedule is like, I I don't understand it.
Yo,
Like,
is the chat having fun?
yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro, Caden sucks. He's kidding. He's kidding. He's kidding. He's bullying us, trash talking our teams.
I did not say anything. All I said was I'm live streaming, and I asked if everybody was ready for the holiday. That's all I said.
Okay, so I see that General is trying to set you up. He's trying to get me. Yo, hold on. The new iOS update lets you know how long it'll take for your phone to charge. That's fucking fire. What the hell?
I didn't do the iOS update because my dad
Yo, this
thought.
shit happened in my sleep without me even saying yes or anything, but it looks like a dope update. So here we are.
26, right?
Just chilling during the break. Yeah, exactly. 26.1, I think.
Mm-hmm. I was
Yeah.
gonna do it, but my dad was like, he doesn't like how it is so far, so I just decided not to do it. He's like, if you like how your phone it is, how it is, don't do the update.
That makes sense. But yeah, man, I'm chilling during the break too. I have no serious plans.
I was the one that asked that question. That's why he said just chilling during the break.
Okay, Colts Seahawks. Definitely the Rivers 9 pick has to be up for this. Disgusting game, dude. Disgusting game. 9 field goals and 1 touchdown. Horrible game, bro. 13.5-point favorites. That's what the Seahawks were. And they barely won this game. Needed a game-winning kick with like 20 seconds to go. Seahawks played bad, dude. And I don't know. I just have seen enough to feel like I'm scared for the Seahawks in terms of what Sam Darnold does in the playoffs. Like I'm definitely scared about that. The defense is the truth. The defense is good. I'm not fearful of what that part of the team is gonna do, but bro, the offense is not it. Like to me, it's JSN and prayer. That's what they run on offensively. And I think that's gonna fall apart at some point. From the Colts side of things, dude, like I kind of think this is your best chance because like Phillip Rivers is an unknown commodity at this point because he's old. Like with that tape out there, the defenses are only gonna get better at playing old ass Phillip Rivers. Maybe he'll get a little bit better at playing in this body. But yeah, I just think it's gonna get worse from here. This was kind of their chance. I think they probably still lose out and don't win a game. Lots of losses coming for the Colts, and that's great for the Jets. Good for them, I guess. Titans, Niners. Actually, hold on. Seahawks were what? Seahawks were no, bro. They were 13.5 on my on the books I was looking at. 13.5. You had plus. That's plus 20.5 is crazy. What a crazy. I won, but fuck McCaffrey. Speaking of McCaffrey, dude, came up with a back injury midweek, but ended up playing. Still played well, 37-24. Niners had a hard time dealing with the Titans team that struggled against just about everyone this year. So I wouldn't say this was a clean game for the Niners. Niners also aren't a team I take seriously despite their record, but yeah, the Titans. You know what? Maybe they are going to beat the Chiefs. I'm looking at what they did today. Maybe they are going to beat the Chiefs. Again, it's not like they had a chance down the stretch. I do think that they had to score a touchdown to make it a 13-point game, but at the end of the day, this wasn't BTA. And Purdy is probably the reason why. So hopefully we can see that against some other teams. I'd like to see the Niners falter against the Bears or something, or even the Colts. I wouldn't mind them losing to the Colts, but they didn't look that great.
It's crazy that the Bills came back and beat the Patriots 35-31 when it was like 21-0 in like the first quarter.
Yeah, wait, what are you saying?
I said it was crazy that the Bills came back from 21-0 and beat the Patriots 35-31.
Yeah, I talked about that already. Do you have something you wanted to say? Because I can put the banner back up.
No, I was watching the game and I saw how it was like 21-0. I was like, I can't believe that the Patriots are like destroying the Bills and stuff. And then I saw like towards the end of it, I saw that they were like coming back and it was like 24-14, and then it was like 28-31, and it was like, holy crap! And then like they won it. It was like crazy.
Yeah,
It was like the Patriots were like the Falcons, and then they got their own taste of 28-3. The 21-0 is like their version of the 28-3.
Yeah, I know. It was early in the game too. Like 21-0. In the middle of the second quarter, the Patriots got out quickly, but man, Buffalo, hell of a comeback. Not even a comeback in a random game. Like it was kind of a must-win game if they wanted a shot to win the division. The issue is that they need the Patriots to lose 2 games, and that might be a bit of a stretch.
They'll need them to lose 1 game because they already beat them. Like they beat them today, so they could.
Yeah, but they lost to them already, and I checked the season predictor, and if they finish with the same record, the Patriots win the division.
Seriously?
Yep.
How come?
Probably divisional tiebreaker or conference tiebreaker, because they're 1-1 head to head.
Yeah. So then, wait. Why would the Patriots win?
Bro, they're 1-1 head to head. The Patriots beat the Bills as well.
But the Bills still also beat the Patriots the second time. So
What does that mean?
But then how would?
Like if a team is 1-1, if teams are 1-1 against each other, how could a team's win matter? They cancel each other out, so you have to go to another tiebreaker.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I had to process that for a minute.
It might be okay. Today was nice with the results. Could have done with the Pats holding on, because that just means more pressure for us. But still do a welfare on me tomorrow when Bournemouth might can. Nah, you'll be fine. Actually, hold on. Never mind. Bournemouth, maybe not. But yeah, man. Bills Patriots, crazy game. Next game to talk. Oh yeah, Packers Broncos. So Michael Parsons tears his ACL. Christian Watson breaks his shoulder. I kind of think that the Packers season is over from the standpoint of they're just the same team as before now.
No. Not the Frosty Fossy Packer Nation.
Exactly, dude. Because they were a 7 seed 2 years ago against Dallas. Then they were a 7 seed last year against the Eagles. Guess what? I think they just became again when after losing Christian Watson and Michael Parsons. I think they just became a 7 seed again, dude. Like they've kind of more or less had the same team for a while now. Their main additions were Christian Watson from health and Michael Parsons from injury, dude. Like like, oh man, this is not going to be
Wait,
good for them.
the Cowboys did a fake field goal?
Yeah, I know, bro. I didn't see it live. Somebody in the chat talked about it. It was crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Today, this fucking asshole Brandon Aubrey wants to get rushing yards. He doesn't want to kick his field goals today.
Wait, did that, like, his rushing yards, did that show up for points?
Yeah, it will, but like 6 rushing yards is 0.6 points, right? A field goal would have been 3.
Yeah. So what he's like, he has 2. So he has like 5.6 points right now.
And then the miss is probably -1, so 4.6.
Yeah.
Kamante Turpin with a hell of a run out to over the 40. I pray Javonte is back.
So wait, whichever team wins. So say the Vikings win, could they make the playoffs?
What's their record?
Like if they went 9-8.
If they go 9-8,
they would probably need like the Packers to lose out.
they would need the Packers to lose out, the Cowboys to lose half their games, Panthers and Lions. It's probably not possible, but I don't know for sure. Actually, let me check. Javonte's back.
Is that a good thing?
We have life. We have life. Yeah, man. I'm hoping that the best team in this league can get eliminated. Run it up, Javonte. Brandon Aubrey, you too.
Yeah, I'm facing the best team like in my fantasy playoffs because I was able to sneak in as that 4 seed.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna probably be me and my cousin Chris Licurdo in the championship round.
Yeah.
I was able to because I was matched up with Mike Mee at the end of the season, and I beat him for that, which helped me get into the playoffs. And now I'm facing his wife Ashton Licurdo. So yeah, shout out the Licurdos.
The goddamn Licurdos, man.
And the meme. And the Mike meme.
How can you forget Mike Meme? The future Hall of Fame Golden. Yeah, that's true, man. Matthew Golden, future Hall of Famer. They can always rely on him.
Mike Meme.
Oh, what a pass from Dak to Schoonamaker. Schoonamaker is going to get tackled at the 10. Bro, bring Javonte in right now. I need a touchdown right now.
Mike Meme is going to go in the Hall of Fame of in-motion football.
Facts. 100%.
Alexa, turn off Caden's tree.
Went too high for him. Yeah, he was a highly rated prospect, but at the end of the day, when you look at how the rookie years turned out, they definitely lost. They definitely wasted draft capital.
Oh my gosh.
Or sorry, they definitely took him too high.
Caden just had a crazy play.
I know, right?
Yeah, this thing is like lagging, so it's like I'm like behind.
Yo, holy shit. Whoever that DB is, that running back is that got brought in to pass protect, he cannot pass protect. Holy shit. He got smoked by that edge rusher.
Is that why Dak jumped up and tossed it?
Well, probably it happened on that play as well, but I'm talking about the next play, dude. Watch the running back trying to block on this next play.
All right. Motion CD. Oh my gosh.
Dude, he got walked back into Dak.
He just got shoved.
Yeah.
the other side of the field. And now
So,
the defender's smiling.
real one. Real one, General. Real one. Coleridge forever.
Coleridge Stroud.
You know, that's what the C stands for in CJ.
Yeah, I know. That was a crazy push.
3rd and 8. Empty set. Dak. Ooh. They looked like they were trying to set up a tunnel screen for Turpin, but they couldn't execute the play because, first of all, Dak didn't have the time. The lineman didn't get ahead of Turpin as planned. Turpin didn't get far enough down. I actually don't think any part of that play worked the way it was supposed to.
Can.
Brandon Aubrey to kick another field goal.
Or the rushing yard.
Yeah. Fortunately, no rushing yards, and he just got the points.
Coach is like, let's throw him off with the fake field goal.
Facts. Let's make them have to respect it every time. Okay. Right. Packers Broncos, right? So without Micah and Christian Watson, the Packers are just the same team they were. And oddly enough, I think they're going to finish as a 7 seed again. Yeah, we saw them come up small, and they had Micah for most of the game here. I don't think Denver played that well. From the standpoint of their offense was faltering for a good chunk of this game. I think they only really figured it out halfway through the third quarter. Yeah, man, Packers, the Super Bowl hopes died today with Micah Parsons and Christian Watson getting hurt. Really, really rough game for them from that standpoint. Denver, defense honestly, I think the defense probably didn't do as good of a job as I expected, especially after Christian Watson got hurt. Feels like the Micah injury really sucked the momentum out of the game for Green Bay as a whole. And I think, if anything, that's when Green Bay's offense started faltering as well.
The 27 thing is over.
Yeah, you're right. It is, because Jordan Love is not winning a Super Bowl this year. But yeah, man, kind of disappointing game for both teams, but definitely way more disappointing for the Packers, man. Get well soon, Micah, because fuck, dude. He was such an important player for this team. Saints beat the Panthers. Tyler Shuck collects another victim. Panthers kind of bless the Buccaneers for losing the same week that they lost. Caden, you have any insights on your rivals?
Well, I don't really care when they play. I really the only time I really get really angry at them is when they're playing us. So if they're playing another team, it doesn't really occur to me until
Okay.
the game. So I barely paid attention to this game. I saw that they sweeped the Panthers. I was about to ask if the Panthers
Oh
lost
shit, you're right. They swept the Panthers, dude. That's crazy.
and the Panthers swept us. And
That's
then
crazy.
it would have been funny if we beat the Buccaneers twice because we could have said the Saints swept the
Hold
Panthers.
on. Saints swept the Panthers. Panthers swept the Falcons. Falcons got to sweep the Bucks.
They can't because they already played each other.
Oh yeah,
twice.
they lost on opening day. Right.
That would have been funny if they won the opening day because then they would have had that Thursday game.
He got fined for his hit. True. Has anyone seen Ted McMillan? Yeah, quiet day, man. I'm gonna need him in fantasy next week.
It'll be funny if we sweep the Saints. Because us sweeping the Saints and then sweeping.
I think it'll. Decent chance of it happening.
And then the Panthers sweeping the Buccaneers. It's 3rd-28. It's 3rd-28. Mike Evans in the locker room. He's like, it's 3rd-28. It's 3rd-28.
And man, poor guy's 1,000-yard receiving run is done. It's
The
over.
Falcons broke the 28-3 curse by going forward on 4th and 14 and making a catch.
Yeah, it's over.
Did you see Davis Sills drop the pass in the first half? And then he made it up by catching it in that 4th and 14 shot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Second and 9 for 9 at the 43. Oh, McCarthy waited a long time there, dude. I think thought he had more time than he did because there was not enough space to let that ball go once he decided to let it fly.
Tomorrow's the first time I go back to school since like last Monday.
Yeah, because you've been sick, right?
Yeah. Like, gonna be so crazy because like all my friends are gonna be like, yo, like you were out for like a whole week, and it's gonna be like crazy to see all these kids again because like I haven't seen them in a week.
Yeah. Oh man, back-to-back horrible plays from 9, man. Horrible plays. He's had some fine plays today, but back-to-back really shitty ones here.
Go back to Michigan.
Yeah, 9 is doing nonsense today.
He needs to go back to Michigan.
He really does, dude. Like, he needed more development.
Guess what I went and saw on Saturday? Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker.
You watched the Nutcracker?
The ballet, actually. And there was the live orchestra.
Was it nice?
Yes, it was really nice.
Hell yeah, good for you.
It was like I annually go and see the Nutcracker. I started doing that tradition like 2 years ago, and I would
Yeah.
say that this year was the most funniest Nutcracker show I've ever seen, because
Yeah.
like usually like the background people don't do anything, and like
Yeah.
this time like there was this like person that was like over exaggerating all of the moves and stuff, and like it was so funny, and the people behind us just kept laughing, and then I started laughing because it was so funny.
Yeah. Well, I teched up for talking to Dylan Brooks. Man, that's the Dylan Brooks effect. You show up, he shows up, and people get rattled. That's simply just how things work with him. Man, Panthers Saints, horrible game from the Panthers. Just very confusing team, dude. Like they play some good games against good teams, and they play some bullshit games against bad teams. Running game has been not effective like for a while now. The days of Rico Dowdle getting 200 yards are long gone. Yeah, the passing game is inefficient from time to time. Tyler Shuck and the Saints didn't even play that well. Devin Neal got hurt, and they still found a way to win it at the end. Panthers were up 17-10. They could have kicked the field goal. They tried to be cheeky, go for it on 4th and 1, failed. In hindsight, that might have won them the game, or at least sent the game into overtime. But just a horrible outcome from Carolina. And again, I just think that like with Carolina and Tampa, I just don't see any playoff type of energy from either of these teams. So I don't think it's going to work well for these teams.
Either way, whoever's gonna win it is gonna lose the first round.
Get blasted in the first round. And one of their opponents just might be the Rams, who played the Lions and won 41-34. The game started with a horrible pick from Matt Stafford that set up a touchdown for the Lions. But even after giving the Lions a 7-0 lead, Rams won the game. Lions, man, I think this is the game where it made it clear that they're not levels. They are not at the same level as the Rams. They are not one of the better teams in the NFC. They are not even in the playoff picture right now. Detroit is not who they were for these last couple of years. And that part's just pretty simple. Detroit, no, they don't have a reliable offensive line. They don't have reliable coaching on either side of the ball at this point. So They got shown that they're not really gang anymore by the Rams. And from the Rams standpoint, I would say actually that like, given the interception and given the fact that they played with their food quite a bit, not the best game from the Rams, but at the end of the day, you got the win. You keep pace, and you can figure out the details of things, and not quite leaving a team like this around hanging around for so long. Another week, but it was important to just get this win. You now get Seattle on Thursday. That game's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So I was in somebody's live stream. Like I was in somebody like Falcons live stream on like Wednesday, something, and they somebody commented like they saw that Philip Rivers was coming back, and they commented like, "Let's get Matt Ryan back for these 4 games."
Disgusting, dude. Disgusting.
And then somebody mentioned the get set thing.
Yeah.
And I said that if he came back, he'd probably be throwing a bunch of interceptions.
Probably, yeah.
I'd say Kirk Cousins is probably better than him.
Javonte! 25 yards. Oh my God. Then he got slammed into the turf, but he's fine. Let's go. We need a touchdown from you. Wow, man. What a well-blocked run. And what a run from Javonte. Just the Jerry Jeudy drop. Brother had a TD and then gave a pick. Thinking about that play and it making me laugh just had me cough. Yeah, man. Jerry Jeudy, honestly, is like, cue up the Benzema and Vinny quote. He's playing against the Browns, bro. That fumble against the Raiders, this play, he's just out here not helping Shador thrive. And I kind of hate that for Shador. But yeah, man, ball was in his hands, ended up becoming a pick. What do you even do if you're the quarterback? Okay, let's get it down to the goal line and let's punch it in with Javonte Williams, aka him. Hand off to Malik Davis.
You're
Barely
cheering
gets
for
the
your rival.
Bro, I'm just cheering for the best fantasy team in the league to get eliminated from the playoffs.
You just called your rival's running back him.
He is him, bro. He's him. For about a couple more hours, he's him. Couple more hours. Actually, for about an hour and like 20 minutes, he's him. What's next? He going to have an open end zone to drop the ball 1 yard short? Hope not, bro. Because, hold on, we got, what, like 12 points from him and then like 7 from Aubrey. So that's creeping up to like 19. So I need... Wait, Javonte doesn't have a touchdown yet?
No.
Oh, yeah. Why did I think he got a touchdown and then left the game? No, he did, bro. He has a touchdown. He has 1 touchdown and 52 yards. So he has 11.2 points. And Aubrey has 7.6. So they're creeping at about 19. Oh, shit, dude. If he gets another touchdown, this upset is possible. This upset is possible if he gets another touchdown. And I need Pickens to stay off the board for another fantasy matchup. Hold on now.
Do you know who Scooter Magruder is?
Scooter Magruder? No.
Oh. He's the biggest Cowboys fan on YouTube.
Okay. 3rd and 8. And there's a flag here. False start. Yeah, false start. Okay, let me open this up. Oh man. Oh man, this is hilarious, dude. 3rd and 13. Dak drops back. Dak, dump off to Malik Davis, who's going to end up a couple yards short. Yeah, he's dialing up a play, but the Cowboys are going for it. Damn. Yo, absolutely not, bro. He's not even decent enough to pretend like Drake. Drake is an actor. At least he's going to act. He's not sorry. Cowboys go back out there. They're going for it. Well, at least they're pretending like they're going for it. They're not going for it. Timeout, Cowboys. Yep, timeout, Cowboys.
That's funny.
More Aubrey points.
That video was funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jerry isn't even pretending like that. No way.
Fourth, 3.
Aubrey down the middle. And I believe that's another 4 points. So the magic number now for that matchup is now 17, I believe. Let me check on that. No, so the magic number is now 18.5. And if Javonte gets a touchdown, that would drop down to like extra point and everything within 10. And then I just need Waddle to get 10 tomorrow, which is definitely possible. Let's go. Let's go, Javonte. All right. Season prediction. What am I doing? Season prediction. Okay, reset this shit. Today I still have the Cowboys winning. And then I got the Steelers winning tomorrow. Okay, team by team. Either Caden or anyone in the chat. Where do you guys want to start?
Let's start with the AFC. Let's start with the worst team. Build up to the best team.
Going to the offseason with holes everywhere. Yeah, I mean, not a fun spot to be in. Start with the Falcons, he says.
No, don't start with the Falcons.
Okay, don't start with the Falcons, he says.
Start with the AFC team and start at the bottom and then work your way to the top.
Okay, Tennessee Titans. Do we think they beat Gardner Minshew's Chiefs? I still think the Chiefs win.
Yeah. Chiefs will win that one.
Okay. And then I actually think they lose to the Jags.
Yeah.
But I think the Titans beat the Saints.
Yeah, they could probably beat the Saints.
You got outvoted, big dog. You got outvoted. Okay, Tennessee wins a game. Vegas Raiders, losses everywhere.
Yeah.
Losses everywhere. Cleveland Browns.
Lost to the Bills, Steelers. And I think they could probably beat the Bengals.
I mean, do you think the Bengals would be resting people at that point?
Well, they're probably not going to be able to make the playoffs, so probably.
No, they're eliminated for sure.
Yes, they'll probably be resting people for next season.
Okay, we can give the Browns the last win then. Okay, Bengals. I think the Bengals beat the Cardinals. I actually have them losing to Miami.
How come?
I kind of like, bro, if you just look at how they've been playing as of late, take the one game against Baltimore aside, Miami's playing better. And Miami, I think, actually is trying to win games. I think the Bengals are just going to quit.
True.
Oh, shit. 9 hit Hawkinson down the middle. Big play from 9. What a throw. Horrible mechanics, but what a throw.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to win games. McDaniels is trying to not look like a straight failure, even though there's nothing he can do about it. McCarthy, he just missed Jefferson there. Just missed him.
I see it upset with Tampa Bay.
I agree. I got Miami winning their home games, losing their road games. Why? They go into the cold and get shit on, but I think they win at home in the comfortable weather.
So it makes them 9-8.
8-9.
8-9.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of this drive, and then we'll get to the other AFC teams.
All right.
2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle to Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason gets like 9 yards. It's 3rd and 1. I won't be surprised if end around to Naylor. I like the play, but unfortunately, Oliver could not hold his block. Donovan Wilson, amazing job of playing through the block there. I hate when plays like that are drawn up, and it's a great play design, but the one blocker can't hold it up. And if you think about that play there, that tight end, Oliver, is supposed to be a blocking tight end, and he can't get the job done. Crazy. So run the back for a touchdown. Who did he get caught by? Was it a tight end or a receiver? I can understand him getting caught by a receiver, but not a tight end. 4th and 3, and they're going for it. 9 on 4th down. Oh, no. 9's going to miss this guy. Oh, my God. He hit Jalen Naylor. Back shoulder throw to Naylor on 4th down. 9 might be him. Nine might be him. Yo, I actually think he's never going to be able to lose this nickname. I don't care how much he hates it. I fucking love it. Actually, you're right. Hold on. 9 meme. Well, this is what the fuck is this? This is a wild ass 9 meme. Nobody's talking about that shit. Well, is there really not an obvious?
It was on the top. There was when you had the last one when it was sponsored those random.
Nah, I was trying to get it with no text, and now I finally got it. Let's go. 9. I'm cheering for 9 here just because I need them to keep Dallas scoring because I need these Javonte points. McCarthy rolls right. Oh, my goodness. What the fuck was that? Okay, that was vintage 9 right there. Too much chaos. What a comment, dude. What a comment. If somebody doesn't know that I have a basketball channel and that my basketball channel is about the Raptors and the Raptors have a guy named Grady Dick, this comment would look insane. Illegal contact, automatic first down. 9 is really about to give Minnesota the lead. Holy shit. I will say though, I do think I'm managing these sneezes and these coughs off while muting the mic and going off camera pretty well. It's about to happen again. Did Jetta score? No, he didn't. Fuck. Poor guy. Did 9 give him a good ball? Oh my god, 9 gave him a good ball and he dropped it. Holy shit. That's what happens when you're pressing, right? Like when you were so frustrated, things aren't going your way. The one time it does go your way, you fuck it up yourself, dude. 2nd and goal. Fullback on the field. They hand it to the fullback who walks it in. CJ Ham up the middle. CJ going ham. Gritties in the end zone. It is a tie game, 23-23, extra point pending as Javonte Williams prepares to unleash hell on the Minnesota Vikings this next drive. Yeah, man. I'm in 2 fantasy leagues. I'm in 2 semifinals. This is what we fantasy football for, people. We have to do a community. We have to do a fantasy draft for the community next year. It's a must. Okay. Game's going to commercial. Minnesota Vikings. Oh, why would I say that team name? Baltimore Ravens. Okay. So, as I've always said it, they're going to beat the Steelers and they're going to split these 2 games. I'm going to say they win the home game and lose the road game. So, Baltimore splits and gets the win. That puts them at 9-8. Kansas City Chiefs, we have them beating the Raiders and the Titans, but they're definitely losing to the Broncos. That puts them at 8-9 themselves.
Crazy.
Indianapolis Colts. I'm sorry, I have them losing every single game. I think things only get worse from this point onwards. So that's a lot of 8-9 there. Miami, Kansas City, and Indy.
8-9.
Is 8-9 a thing?
Yeah.
No way. When did 8-9 become a thing?
Like 2 months ago.
Is it the same hand thing?
No, it's like a. I think it's. I don't know what. I don't think there is a hand thing.
Oh, there's no hand thing? Okay, thank God, dude. You just made me. I was just shook to hear that. That's all I'll say. Okay, Houston, we have beating the Raiders and the Colts, and then they play the Chargers. I have them beating the Chargers. So I have Houston on a mad run, by the way. That's fucking 9 wins in a row down this. No, 8 wins in a row. Nope, 9 wins in a row. Holy shit. Texans, man, from 3-5 to 12-5. Holy shit. Chargers, I have them beating the Cowboys. And I have them beating the Broncos. No, because I don't think the Broncos will need that game.
Oh yeah, that's right. They won't.
I think they'll have the 1 seed clinched because their schedule is going to be easy as fuck. So
yeah, they'll have their starters in that game.
Yeah, so Chargers are 12-5 now too. Bills at 11-4. I think they win out.
Yeah.
Browns, Eagles, Jets. So they're 13-4, which means that New England has to keep playing, by the way. New England at 13-4. We have them losing to the Ravens, beating the Dolphins, and I have them beating the Jets as well.
Yeah.
See, so yo, at 13-4 and 13-4, the Patriots win the division.
Yeah.
Crazy. Steelers, yeah, we have them losing to the Lions. So I think that drops them to 9-8. And that sends them out of the playoffs. And the only other game, we literally have one game that we have to pick, and that is Jaguars Broncos. I got the Broncos beating the Jags. Because the Jags have to lose a game at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the final AFC standings according to our projection. See, so the Broncos, we have them losing a game at the end, and that's because it won't matter. 14-3, 13-4, 12-5, and then 9-8 for the Ravens. So we got Jaguars, Texans, Chargers, Patriots, Bills, Ravens.
Patriots, Ravens next Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a game. Okay, Dak up the middle to Javonte. Javonte, easy 11 yards. He's him. He's him. They're talking about this Pickens stuff. What an interesting player, man. I just can't believe how he just stopped producing out of nowhere. Another handoff to Javonte. Cut back. Javonte, bro, I swear to God, he's averaging like 8 yards a carry in the second half. Just give it to him. Okay, 2nd and 1. Oh, they're gonna let this go to. They're gonna let this go to the half, aren't they? Damn, I'm killing my pick'em again. I'm having a fucking great week. Holy shit. And there's still more time for Javonte and Aubrey to get points. Dude, so this guy that might be eliminated from my fantasy league, this guy has Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson. Oh, Devontae Adams, he has him and he got hurt too. Never mind. Injuries may have fucked. Injuries may have rocked his team already. Never mind. I don't have to trip that much about him getting eliminated. Okay. NFC teams. Bro, you want to start from the bottom again? Okay, we have the Giants beating this team. Then we should have them losing the other games they play. Because they are actively trying to tank. Cardinals. I got the Cardinals losing out. Dog shit team. Saints? Hilariously, I think the way the Saints have been playing their divisional games, I think they beat the Jets and the Falcons. Getting up to 6 wins. Holy shit. Commanders, I think they lose all their games. They're also at this point, I think, packing it in 4-13. Falcons, we have them. Yeah, they're going to lose to the Rams. Vikings, they're going to beat that team. But yeah, they're going to lose to their division rivals that are decent. So 6-11 for them as well. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we have them losing here. They'll split against the Panthers. And then they'll finish 8-9. Holy shit. Dallas, their schedule is already predicted. Detroit, every game is predicted but the last one, but I have the Bears winning that game. Okay, game is back. Javonte Williams with the carry, who, hey, man, first run where he didn't get hella yards. All right, 3rd and 1. You know Brian Flores likes blitzing. I feel pretty confident about what you're going to get here, especially the way that Dallas has been running the ball as of late. But Dallas comes out in a running formation. I think they're comfortable running right at Minnesota. And they get the yard easily there. Dak. Oh, Brian Flores brings the blitz. I think that might be a fumble. They're calling it an incompletion. That's close. But yeah, Brian Flores dials up a blitz as he does. That's the Brian Flores thing to do. And Dak just thinks he has a little bit too much time. Malik Davis was in the block there. Malik Davis stays in the game. Ooh. Quick, easy 5 yards to Pickens. All right, let's see the ball go to Lamb or Turpin here. Oh my God, they got to Dak. Oh my God, this is going to be a long field goal. Points, baby. Points. Yep, they're not going to go for it. Points. Aubrey missed from 50 already today. Kicking now from 59. SofaScore has not updated the score. Is he going to miss this? Yo, he missed it. Aubrey missed twice in a game. Holy shit. More field goals missed tonight than he has all season. Brandon Aubrey showing up small for the playoffs. He missed that badly too. Didn't even come close. Now 9 can go out there and make it an 8-point game. Jordan Mason gets the toss. Some nifty running for 4 yards there. So if the Cowboys drop this game, the Eagles only have to win one game to clinch the division, which is gonna have like they're not gonna lose out. They could lose to Washington because again, divisional games you never know, but they're not gonna lose out. McCarthy dives forward, gets the 7 yards, complains for the hit to the helmet. But the Vikings are already at the edge of field goal range. Hey man, Cowboys are showing up small today, but I didn't need them in fantasy. I love it. Oh my God, 9 rolling to the right finds Josh Oliver. 20 yards. They're now they're now definitely in field goal range. What? The way Chris Collinsworth is glazing Josh Oliver right now is crazy. He said he played one of the best games of football this year out of anybody, and he's the best, as good as they come as far as blocking tight ends go. Oh, 9 got it to Hawkinson. Hawkinson is down at the 4. God, JJ McCarthy, what are you cooking? What are you cooking right now? He was probably down at like the 3, though. I think the marker at the 4 is tough because by the time he's down, the ball is like on the it's high up on his body and he falls forward. So I think that's where do they mark it? The 4? I think that should be at the 3. Yeah, it's a bad spot, I think. 9 finds Naylor. Touchdown. 7-point game, extra point pending. And Dak is pissed as hell at his teammates now. Well, they're not going for 2. I love the idea of going for 2 in this situation because a 2-score game is a game changer. And a 1-score game, whether it's 8 or 7, I don't think is a game changer, but 9 versus 8 is. So I kind of believe that teams, if you have momentum, I think teams should be going for 2 here. No, even before it doesn't make sense to me, but maybe I'm not close enough to the situation. Like, if you know a little bit more about why they were pissed with Steichen, maybe the information would help. But I don't see what he could do more with an offense that has Daniel Jones. What more is there to expect from him? Maybe if you can be critical of Anthony Richardson's development, but I would say that's tough. Like, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me, but I also might be uninformed. Definitely might be uninformed. Where's Daniel? Yo, he actually fully ducked the community, dude. He will never live this down. Whenever he comes back, he will never live this down. Damn, I didn't know I was on mute. Holy shit. Well, what I was gonna say is that Daniel's definitely AWOL. He's definitely on milk cartons right now. And he'll never be able to duck this as far as the community goes. Lakers Suns was a classic. I just heard about Dylan Brooks getting the LeBron to get a tech. Yeah, I heard about this. Also, time to shine. You talked about season predictions. This is what we did for the AFC. Whole lot of 12-5, dude. Whole lot of 12-5. We still have the NFC to do, but we have about 9 minutes of football to sit through, so we'll have enough time to do the NFC for sure. You have similar? What's the main difference? Turpin with another amazing return, but a flag, so I think they might call this one back. Come back time. That's wild as hell, man. That's actually wild as hell. Torn about Steelers versus Ravens. I mean, it's going to come down to that last game, and the last game is going to be in Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh does have a good record against Lamar specifically. So Pittsburgh is definitely not a bad option there. Definitely not a bad option. Shit, man. They're on their own 10 now? Damn. Dak rolls right, pump fakes, lobs it to Pickens. Oh, man. Gets about 20 yards easily. Dak. Hand off to Javonte. Javonte in open space. 15 yards, easy money. Let's go. We need more of that. It's one of the more effective things that the Dallas has had offensively in the second half. But they don't just do it every play. We need this. Hand off to Javonte. This time, only for 2 yards. Didn't Jennings also get injured? Which Jennings? Are we talking the Patriots Jennings? Why am I blanking on the Jennings? The Jenningses of the world. Jawan. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure, maybe. 2nd and 8. Javonte out of the game. Fuck. Vikings bring the house, but then drop out of it. Flournoy makes one guy miss, tries to make 2 guys misses. Tough running for the first down. What a play by Flournoy. Or Flournoy. First and 10. Oh, it's going to be holding against Dallas. The check down to Malik Davis is going to end up coming back. Fuck, man. This is the backup left tackle that's playing. First and 20. Quick throw to the flat to Lamb. No hope there. And I feel like he was staring him down too early in the route because the defender started sprinting to the flat almost before Lamb did. Second and 20 coming up. Second and 20. Dak drops back, tosses to the flat to Lamb, but this time it actually results in some good yardage. It's now into third and manageable, and this is 4-down territory. So they do have 2 cracks at getting 7 yards. Pretty big play there. It became that to become serious in the future. This is true. This is true. They did nothing for their long-term future. And obviously not much for their short-term like prospects either. 4th and 7. They're going for it. No use in kicking field goals anymore. Fourth down conversions, they're 3 for 3. You know, Brian Flores likes blitzing. Dak drops back. Dak has pressure. Oh, my goodness. He finds Malik Davis a little bit too late in the play. Malik Davis is going to get stood up right before the first down marker. It's going to be Minnesota ball. And Jonathan Grenard is down. They have some nice assets, but Pickens is about to become an expensive asset. Dak and CD are already expensive assets. Javonte Williams is about to become more expensive. Not more expensive. He's about to become not cheap because he's incredibly cheap right now. Problem is like they're going to have to get more steals because a lot of their steals this year are not going to be steals next year. Because right now, Pickens and Javonte are definitely steals in terms of what it costs to get them and what it costs to pay, like what they cost on a week-to-week basis in terms of paying them. Okay, NFC teams. We've done everything up to Green Bay. We have them beating Baltimore. Although I might take that. Nah, we'll have them beating Baltimore. Fuck it. I think they lose to Chicago, though. So 11-5-1. San Fran. I think they lose to Seattle. Beat Chicago, though. Seattle. Think they beat the Rams. And I think Carolina has one of their stupid games where they win a game they're not supposed to. Because that's just what they do. Yeah, they're 9-8. So it wouldn't have even mattered anyways. Oh, we're done. Okay, and then this is the NFC. The Packers are the 7th seed again. Guys, what did I tell you? The Packers have been a 7th seed for back-to-back years. They added Micah Parsons. Now without Micah, guess what they are again? A 7th seed. That's what they are. NFC goes through Chicago aside from a trip to LA. Hold on. Okay. How do I feel about the Bears being okay? If I give the Niners, no, I have them winning. If I have the Bears winning, do they become a 1 seed? Holy shit, they become a 1 seed. You don't have them winning both? That's fair. I think the easier one to lose would be Green Bay. But my thing is like I think Green Bay is permanently not the same now without Micah and Christian Watson. Because I think Christian Watson has been balling and Micah is Micah. But they could definitely lose to Green Bay for sure. The Hornets are so bipolar, just like the Cavs. Yeah, man, Hornets, weird team. And as a Raptors fan, I know it all too familiar. Jordan Mason, tackle, 3rd and 7. All right, punt this ball back. Punt this ball back. Oh, Quentin Williams is down? Damn. Cowboys had a 7% chance of making the playoffs going into tonight. Going into tonight with a loss is probably even lower. Rest up and don't do the game. Yeah, I'm not doing the game tomorrow at all, big dog. At all. I've got San Francisco winning out. What do I have happening with them? I have them losing to Seattle. Yeah, basically that one for me is just about me not thinking they can sweep Seattle. But obviously Seattle, man, they don't look that strong. So I see their frailties. Also, you have to. Oh, those are the 2 games you have the Bears losing. Yeah, I got the Lions losing to Chicago for me. Again, that's another divisional thing there where I don't know if I have the Lions being better than the Bears enough to sweep them. I also think Ben Johnson wants that get back after the belt that Detroit gave them in week 2. So yeah, but I hear it though. Both those games can swing. Like both the games you disagreed on, they can definitely swing the other way. Fuck Seattle and fuck Cheno and Wosu. Why, bro? Is it because he wasn't that good on the Chargers? Damn, dude, that hate is serious. Also, man, like Tua in the cold tomorrow, I cannot be compelled to watch that. Nothing a person could do to compel me to watch that, man. You know it can come down to that if someone makes a play. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's going to be a bunch of these games that have massive playoff implications. So these last 3 weeks are going to be pretty big. And the way they're spreading the schedule out over multiple days, there's going to be a lot of good times to watch football. Like this week, bro. Thursday with Seattle, LA, amazing. Saturday with Bears, Packers, amazing. Sunday night with he's short. I don't think they're gonna go for. They can't go for it on 4th down up 8, right? Sunday night, Baltimore and New England. Amazing. Monday night next week, I think might be mid. No, actually, I think it's Colts. It's Colts Niners, which is pretty important from a playoff standpoint. They're going for it on fourth down? No way. They're gonna try to draw them off sides. If they snap this ball, KOC is a madman. They just called their timeout, and now he's looking at the play sheet. Fucking hell, man. KOC is really about to run this play. What a madman. I kind of like it. You know what? The more I'm hearing Chris Collinsworth talk about it, the more I understand it. You're out of the playoffs, so fuck it. Like, you have nothing to lose. The most important thing for you this year is evaluating JJ McCarthy, and this is evaluating him in a big moment. So you know what? I respect it. I completely walk my stance back. Read option, and he hands it up to the running back who runs it right up the middle. 9 out here making winning plays. All right. There's 3 more stoppages of the clock, so 1 first down probably ends the game. Oh, is this a real thing? Interesting. We'll have to keep monitoring that. Second time out for Dallas. Total yards, man. Minnesota up over 300 yards. 9 was hooping today. He made definitely some really horrible plays as well, of course, but he was kind of hooping today. Handoff. Cowboys run blitz, but Aaron Jones runs it like 15 yards and then fumbles. He's saying he's down. They're going to have to look at this. Yeah, the referee's saying he's down. They're definitely going to look at this, but he seems very confident. Yeah, that looks like he's down by contact. This challenge is going to waste a lot of time. Damn. Yo, did you just wake up? I think you might still be asleep. Holy shit, Caden was asleep on stream. Not the first time. Not for him, but people fall asleep on stream sometimes. These games can get tiring. I say boring is more the correct way to say it, but yeah, can get boring. And this game is over, people. Dallas drops a game. Philadelphia's magic number is now down to 1. And the division is basically theirs. Not only is the division theirs, the 3 seed is basically theirs. So we'll see if they can climb up at all. Looks like they may have messed that up by losing 3 in a row, but 3 seed looks like it's theirs. Aaron Jones loses yards here, and it does look like Dallas could get the ball back, but it would probably be down 11 with no timeouts and like a minute to go. So this game is over, people. You know what? I guess I'll watch up to third down. Why not? Maybe I'll predict the playoffs as I see it from this point onwards. Wild card round. Insert 9 me. You have to, bro. You have to. He played like this today, unironically. 2nd and 11, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, basically. Setting up 3rd and long. Okay, wild card weekend. Ooh. Give me in this matchup, Packers, Eagles, Seahawks. Patriots, Houston. Actually, fuck it, Chargers. Chargers, Houston, and Baltimore. LA and Seattle. Houston, Denver. Houston and the Rams, and then the Rams. So as of right now, in the Super Bowl, I got Rams over Texans. Third and 11. Game on the line. Oh my God, they lose a fuck ton of yards. Probably still worth their while to kick the field goal. Hey man, defense appears in championships. You know? You know what? Who doesn't appear? Coleridge. I mean, man, Coleridge has won a playoff game both the first 2 playoffs of his career. Like, I don't think he's a playoff dipper. Or what's the term in basketball? Playoff dropper? I don't think he's a playoff dropper, dude. What's his career record in the playoffs? Playoffs? He's 2-2. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. 66. Like, you know, like he's okay in the playoffs. We think he's James Harden. But James Harden would never be 2-2, dude. James Harden would be like 1-3. Rijkaard. He's not going to miss. He's going to knock it down the middle, and it's now an 11-point game. He hit the mellow to the dome. Hilarious thing for a kicker to do. Yep, Brandon Aubrey got outkicked today, man. And it is now game over in this one. So the Cowboys are about to get some empty stats here. Will Vikings get the job done? And the Eagles' magic number is now down to 1 to clinch a top 3 seed. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, people. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Emotional football. I'm probably gonna see you guys midweek. I just can't say exactly when because again, not feeling the best. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do Thursday Night Football. So fuck it. I'll just do the previews during Thursday Night Football. I'll do my rankings during Thursday Night Football. That's what we'll do. So I'll see you guys Thursday for Rams Seahawks. You guys take care. I'm out till then. I'm gonna let Stephen A. Smith do the honors. Where's he at?
Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Y'all take